Hi.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to our recap of TharnType 7 Years of Love, Season 2, Episode 6.
Woo! We're moving on through. We're about halfway through the series now, right?
Yeah,
Or
this is half.
just
So there's 6 more episodes after this one, plus
and
the
then
special.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're about halfway through.
Sweet.
So,
That's
yeah.
so exciting. I wish I could binge it, but I can't.
No. um, yeah, so any thoughts about this episode before we get in, or do you want to share, or feelings?
It's a big point. I have to run through my notes real quick to gather my thoughts because I literally
Okay.
don't remember much about what happened. There was some cute shit. Let's see. Yeah, there was a lot of cute shit actually. There was some
Yeah.
shit that made me very mad. Like
Ooh.
so angry. Like, oh my god. Ooh. The
I
anger
think I
I
know what
felt in
that's
this
referring
episode.
to.
There's many anger moments in this episode, to be fair, but there's lots of cute ones too. So
Yeah, there
there's
are.
a lot to talk about for sure.
Yeah. Um, So this episode starts off with Tharn at work. He's distracted, not listening to his boss slash colleague Gil.
Hmm.
Um, Tharn kind of just says nothing's wrong, but then asks if it's bad to want to possess someone so badly that he wants to let the whole world know that he belongs to him.
Oh, poor Tharn. He really wants to marry Type so badly.
He just wants to marry Type. That's all he wants.
That's literally all he wants, and that's such a wholesome thing to be the only thing you want.
Yeah. Um, and Gil says there's nothing wrong with that because it just means that he's important to you.
Yeah.
And then at Type's work, someone tells Type his boss ordered him to compile and hand in last month's cases.
That's not his job. Why do you keep giving him things that's not his job? It bugs me
Yeah,
so much.
yeah. He explains like it's not his responsibility, but the guy's just like, "Don't shoot the messenger. That's what the boss told me." So he walks off.
Mm-mm. I'd be peeved. It's so
Yeah. Oh,
annoying.
Type is.
No, yeah, for sure.
He's mad.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Um. Then as Gil leaves work, Tharn calls Type asking if he'll get out of work, and Type explains he doesn't know when he will. And
Yeah, with with Thorn and Type right now, from what I'm getting at from this conversation, I think Type doesn't want Tharn to worry, and that's why he's not really telling him all this shit, but it kind of ends up looking like he's not confiding in him because he doesn't want to, which is not the case at all. He just doesn't want Tharn to be consistently worried about him. He doesn't want to look weak. He doesn't it's his own thing. It's not because he doesn't want to include Tharn. It's just he's having a tough time and he doesn't want it to show.
yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're like running the money with that one. I feel like that's definitely what is happening with them.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and it's sad because like Tharn tells him like, "Oh, I can go like drop off food for you," but Type's like, "No, just go home and like it'll be fine." And Tharn's like, "Oh, I can pick you up," and he's like, "No, it's fine. I'll get home on my own." Like it, I feel like from Tharn's perspective, it feels like Type's just like cutting him out in a way. Like despite the fact they live together,
Yeah.
like it's still like
I
he doesn't
yeah,
want to
they
spend
live
any time
together
with
and yet
him.
it still feels like they're not really communicating. I
Yeah,
think we're gonna need to work on our communication in this season, because it ain't healthy what we're doing. We got to talk to each other, you know. And I think
yeah,
to some level they do understand that, and they start to like talk to each other more once like it starts to hit a specific level, like it gets to be too much. But I think we need to learn better communication. That might be the thing for this season, to be honest with you.
yeah. And Tharn asks if Type is coming to his gig tonight, and Type says he won't be able to make it.
And he's sad about that, which I get because, like, obviously you want your significant other to come to your gigs, but also, like, it's not that he doesn't want to go. He
Hmm.
wants to go, but like his boss is being a dick.
Yeah,
Ugh, God, I hate him so much.
he sucks. Um, and while Type is doing his work in his office, Coon comes in to visit.
Kun is literally the best. Can I just say?
He is so nice. He's so
He's
good.
the best. He comes in and like Oh my gosh. He comes in and is just like, "Hey, are you okay? You should be this, da da da." And when they get onto the topic of Champ, he's like, Champ cares about his friends too. I'm sure he'd be worried about you as well. He's his mind is fully focused on Type at the moment because that's what's in front of him. Like he's not
Hmm.
his mind isn't wandering elsewhere. It's not going to Champ. It's not going to anyone else. He's just like, "Are you okay?" Like
Yeah.
he's the best. I love him. He's my one of my new favorite characters of the season. Honestly, I'm
Yeah,
wondering where he'll
I
be
knew
on
you
my
would
tier
like him. I
list.
love him too. I love him too. He is so
I
he's
love
so
him.
nice. He's so good. Like he's literally just like so focused on like helping Type. Like yeah, he's like awkward around. He has his own stuff with Champ where he's like awkward and shy and all that. But like
Yeah,
when it comes to Type, he's like, hey, like this isn't your job. You shouldn't be doing this.
yeah.
And like you should tell people about this. Like he kind of wants him to tell Champ, but he's like, no. Like Type literally says, like, well, then don't tell Champ. If he's gonna worry, don't tell him. Because I
I
think
love
Type
him.
just wants to handle this on his own, which is just unfortunate. But
Yeah, because he's that kind of person. He doesn't want anyone to be worrying themselves over him. Um, which I get, but also sometimes you need other people in your corner, especially when
yeah,
your boss is a dick. So
yeah. And then we have Champ at a restaurant with Coon, and he kind of notices he's distracted, and he tells him to eat first and think later.
yeah, of course, that's the advice.
And then Champ starts talking about despite them being the same height, he seems small to him, which I feel like we already discussed
We
him
have
being like
discussed
tiny,
he gives tiny energy,
tiny energy. Um, and then Champ says that his sister would say, he's so small that I want to roll into a ball and swallow.
which is not a phrase I've heard before.
Me neither. I remember wondering, I'm like, what the
I
fuck
mean,
does
it's
this mean?
cute. It's cute. It's cute. But like it's cute in a way that like I've never heard before and I probably won't use it again.
Uh, I mean, there are definitely euphemisms in there.
I was
Like,
wondering if you'd find any.
I mean, look, you talk about balls and swallowing. Like, I, I don't know. Like, what else is there? Like,
Oh god.
I don't know what like I guess you mean like I think this is the equivalent to like when someone says, "Oh, you're like so cute, I just want to like eat your face." Like normally with
I
like
just want to stick you
older
in my pocket.
aunts, yeah, or like older aunts with like little like niece or nephew, and you're like, "Oh, you're so cute, I just want to like eat your toes or whatever," and like that
Yeah.
whole stuff. I think that's what he's trying to
Eat
say.
your toes, I have not heard, to be honest with you.
No,
No.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere. It's
I
like
heard
their toes
gobble
are
you
so
up
small.
maybe, but not like toes.
Yeah, like gobble you up. Yeah, it's just like toes, but I don't know, because toes are the smallest part that you see.
I was
Like
watching
babies.
this compilation of like or I was watching a guide actually a while back because I've stand them for a bit now. The K-pop group The Boys. Who I really enjoy. And one of the members, Q, gives off tiny energy. And he was doing a V Live or something like that. And he was talking to someone and he saw a comment that said, "You're so cute, I want to put you in my pocket." And he was like, "That's so sweet, but actually I don't think I'll fit. Like I know I look really small on the screen, but I promise I'm so big." It was so cute. The way he tried to like move the comment to the side was so cute. He was like, "But I'm actually quite tall." I love. I just so now I use that all the time. It's like, "You're so cute. I want to put you in my pocket."
Yeah. But with this whole saying thing, Champ tells Coon that he didn't understand that meaning until he met him, and he like rubs Coon's head.
No, because for real, like, okay, we haven't seen Champ go through like any sort of like thought process or crisis, or not that he needs to, just like thinking about any of this. But like, he is so flirty. I was not expecting him to be this flirty. Does he realize he's being flirty? Or is he not? Or is he just being friendly and he doesn't realize he's being flirty?
I think I think this is just Champ being Champ. Like he's very honest and open. I don't know if he realizes he's literally flirting with this dude, and he's just like, yeah, you're so cute and tiny, and yeah, like, I didn't understand what this, like, flirty meaning meant till I met you. Um, so I don't know. I, I don't think he knows, because I don't think he does.
Because I just realized up until now that we haven't really seen Champ say, oh, I like you, or I like you, or I have a crush, or anything like this. Like, anything that would say he's been thinking about him in that way. It's just that he's extremely flirty without meaning to be flirty, is what I'm getting. Which is
Yeah.
interesting to see how that's gonna play out.
Yeah.
Because Kuhn is taking it like, oh wow, he's flirting with me. But is he?
But here's the thing, I do think Champ does like him.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
think he's purposely being flirty. I think he's just being himself. Like,
yeah.
He's not. He's just, and that just comes off as flirty because he does like him. I think.
He just doesn't realize it, or does he?
Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. Champ's a complicated one, you know.
He is. He's more complicated than I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, it gives him more depth, so that's good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but then Champ notices Kuhn's like serious face, and he tells him that if he wants to talk, like he's here for him. And Kuhn says he's not worried about his work, but types, and he starts explaining that someone at the hospital doesn't like him. And Champ says as is, and he's just like, well, Type's blunt, and people either like him or not.
Exactly.
But Type can handle himself.
Yep. That's a good point, but also he, for this one, I think he needs help in his corner, because he's just kind of putting up with it.
Yeah, and you also Champ might not realize that's his boss, who's like above him. It's not like another coworker who's like on his level. It's someone his like superior.
Who
like,
who I believe Type hasn't really said anything blunt to at the moment, at least. Like, I'm getting the vibe that this boss is just like hates him for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, we know why, because we know why. He's jealous because again, the nurse flirted with Type. Type said no, and then the nurse ended up being his
flirted with Type fucking once, and this guy got a big fucking angry over it for no fucking reason. It's so stupid. What a annoying bitch. Like, he's a tiny man with a huge Napoleon complex. No offense to the actor. I didn't mean being short is totally fine. But like, I'm saying, like, your character is like a bitch. Like,
yeah,
it just is like.
I have more to add on to him later, but we'll get there in a sec.
All right.
But then Kuhn points out that Champ really does care about his friends, and Champ adds on that he cares about him too.
I care about you too.
Which I feel like means something, because like,
I feel like it does, for sure.
Because like, I mean, because when Kuhn said, "Oh, Champ, you care about your friends," he made a point to be like, "Well, I care about you too," like separating him from a friend.
Yeah, that seems like it separates it, doesn't it?
That's what I picked up on, at least. So,
I don't know. They're stressing me out, but at the same time, I love them so much. So like, it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out.
Kuhn asks what kind of person he is to Champ, and Champ says sweet and kind that everyone likes. And then Kuhn starts blushing, so he says he's acting cute.
I love them.
And then Champ says they should eat before he rolls him up into a ball and swallows him for real.
Swear to God.
Now that's a euphemism, but...
there it is.
That's euphemism. And then they finish dinner, and Champ tells Kuhn to call him so that he knows he got home safe.
Aww.
So sweet. And when Champ leaves, Kuhn takes out his phone and calls someone, and he asks him for a favor.
He's doubling down. He's ready to complain again. Like, honestly, like, he's doing the most for Type, and I love him for that. I absolutely love him for that. He cares so much about his friends. He's just like, no, I'm fixing this now. I don't know what he does because I don't think it's in this episode, but we see him at least call someone. Probably potentially the same person that he called last time.
Well, last time we kind of saw how it played out. He got back to his boss, and it didn't really help the situation. He kind of just called him out on it.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that he's gonna change the way he says it, or he's gonna ask for a different favor, but still has to do with the same situation, that it's gonna be end differently. Maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Then Type is still at work, and he sees a story of Tharn playing guitar, and he gets jealous that Tharn's like happy. He's kind of like, oh, well, I guess you didn't need me.
Type.
Like,
Type, you said you couldn't go, and I know this is just because you're stressed and you're upset that you couldn't go, and so you're trying to find someone to blame, but it's not Tharn's fault, it's your boss's fault. Put the blame on your boss. Your boss sucks.
yeah. Type returns home, as Sir also returns home with snacks for Pugun, so they kind of like meet in the hallway. And Type says he wants to buy some stuff for Pugun, but Sir says it's okay because he can take care of himself. And
so he can't have any other friends that like give him things. It can only come from you, really. Jesus.
But then Sir starts making actual conversation and wonders why Type came home so late. And Type says he's been busy, so he doesn't have time to hang out with Pugun and make Sir more jealous. So then they
Type.
leave. So he kind of calls him out.
Thank you, Type. Thank you for that.
Then Type lies in bed, and Tharn's already there, and Tharn like starts cuddling with Type, and Type like tells Tharn he's like cramped, but then like starts like takes his hand and like falls asleep, like smiling.
He's so comforted when he's like in his arms, even if he's upset. She's like, no, I don't want to be hugged by you. But then 2 seconds later, he's like, actually, this feels nice. So I just, it make me feel so single. What's up with that?
Oh, honestly, every time we watch fucking shows like these, I always feel single. Like,
I know, I'm very upset. Like,
them.
What the fuck? Can I be living this life? Like, can I be living in the eclipse minus the danger? Please?
The eclipse minus danger.
Yes, I would just like the exact relationship that Ak and Ion have, just minus the danger. That is what I would like. Actually, you know what? The danger would make it interesting. Just throw me in there.
Honestly, that'd be
Throw
fun.
me in there, get me a girlfriend. Thank you.
Honestly, put me in fucking Kinporch. That would be a blast. That would be a fucking blast.
I know Pete has Vegas, but like, he has competition now, apparently.
No, but honestly, the 3 of us can make it work, I think.
There you go. I believe that.
You know what?
I believe that.
Because wasn't in the 2 hot boyfriends quizzes for Kinporch? I got both of them. So it's like...
There you go. So that's
it could work. Like, honestly, the 3 of us can make it work. It's fine.
Exactly.
Then the next day, Tharn drops Type off at work, and he asks when he should pick him up, but Type once again says he'll get home on his own. And there's more of just this of Type just pushing Tharn away. Not really, but like to Tharn, it kind of seems like he's pushing him away.
To Tharn, it feels like that he doesn't want him specifically to know about any of this, but it's more that Type doesn't want anyone to know that he's going through this. It's not Tharn that he doesn't want to know. It's just that he doesn't want anyone to know that it's happening to him and that he's this stressed. He doesn't want anyone to worry, so.
Yeah. And Tharn tells Type he's working too hard, and even after playing, like, at the bar, he still got home before Type did.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And Type, like, gets bitter again, and he's like, oh, he should be happy that he's hanging out with other people, and Type kind of like what he's, like, asks what he's talking about, and Type just, like, leaves after that. Because he's a little bitter.
Come on, dude. You know it's not his fault.
Then we're at Tharn's actual house, like his parents' house. And Tharn is asking Thanya about to pick something out. I don't know what he's picking out. We don't see it, but pick something out.
Something to do for the wedding.
Yeah, so something wedding, like flowers, table plates. I don't know what the fuck wedding plans they do, but
I think
something like that. And Thanya picks one and says, why doesn't he ask to do this? And Thorn tells her that she told him to make the decision because she knew that he would just ask Thanya, and that would end up being the right choice. So essentially, she just wanted Tanya's opinion and just went through the whole rotation of it.
Just ask Tanya yourself.
Then Tharn returns with snacks, and Thorn asks if Tharn has been fighting with Type.
I'm annoyed with Thorn again, by the way.
Oh yeah? Why?
Because Tharn gave her cake, and he was like,
Oh yeah.
but she's watching her weight, or she needs to watch her weight. She's on a drama, and I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
I'm done with him again. He was literally. Okay, I'm trying to let it go because the last episode, his line was literally so iconic that
Shut up, you slut!
Shut up, you slut!
Shut up, you slut!
That has to be the best thing, one of the best things I've ever heard someone say to BL. So I need to let it go because then that was the best thing I've ever heard for nothing, and that can't be what happens. So like,
so I'll try to justify it where Thorn now is supporting her acting career rather than before where he was like kind of forbidding her from doing it, which is another thing obviously caused issue. But now he's more of supporting it while it comes across as, you know, bad by saying that. He still is more for it, and he's not like, oh yeah, eat the cake so you get fat and no one wants you on your fucking show or whatever. Like he's more just like hey, I don't know. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
I'll take it
it's
just
kind of
because
hard,
I like shut up, you slut.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a quote that's there. Shut up, you slut.
I'm telling you right now, that's already going to be one of the titles of one of my tiers.
I was gonna say, but would that be like a top one or a bottom one?
I don't know where it would be. I want it to be a tier title so badly.
Because I feel like it would be more towards the bottom, because like it's kind of like you're telling someone to shut up, you slut.
I mean, that's true, but it's also the most iconic thing I've ever heard, so I need to think about that one.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be in the list.
It has to be. It's perfect. It could be a character on its own, and it could just make it into the S tier.
Yeah. Then, Thanya asks if Tharn did something wrong with all the fighting. And Thorn wonders why Thanya is siding with Type, and she says it's because she knows Type isn't unreasonable and isn't sulky like Tharn is. And Tharn says he's always sulky when it comes to Type, and Thanya says Thorn's the same way with Am. And then at work, Type gets a text from Tharn saying his mom and sister missed him.
Oh. I do like how Type is like kind of close to their family now. Like he'll go over to their house with Tharn and they'll all, you know, have dinner together. I do like that because the first time you met them, he was so nervous.
Yeah,
he was like, I didn't know that I was meeting anyone today. What the fuck is happening? But now he like will just go over there with Tharn and have dinner, and I love that.
Yeah. Well, it's been 7 years, so like
exactly, yeah.
Like odds are,
it's really nice. I love seeing the growth and where they've progressed since season 1. That's what I like seeing.
Yeah. Then Type asks Tang if he did something wrong and wanted to make it up to them without losing face, what he should do. Or what would she do if she was in the situation.
Yeah.
And Tang says she would buy them flowers and explain that they work for every occasion.
True. I mean, if anyone ever gets me flowers, they're dead to me, but...
I was going to say, we talked about this. Flowers, we don't like flowers.
We must have talked about this. I hate flowers. Daisies are fine, but not flowers.
Yeah, daisies.
Any
I
other
just don't
flower,
like any flowers. Flowers are...
Screw it. Hell no.
Flowers are too temporary. Like, they aren't, like...
That's a good point.
Like, at least if you're getting, like, chocolate or something, at least it's something you can eat. Where, like...
My dad sent me flowers once for, well, it wasn't for my birthday. It was for something else. I don't remember what it was. It was for, maybe it was for, why would he send me flowers for Father's Day? I don't know. It was for something. Maybe it was for my birthday. I don't know. But I remember getting them and be like, oh, and then like after a few hours being like, why flowers though? I don't like flowers. Please don't ever get me flowers.
Yeah, flowers aren't great. I mean, like, if I don't know. I just don't like flowers.
Yeah. Everyone around me was always like, oh my gosh, you got me flowers. Or, oh, I got flowers for Valentine's Day. And I'm just, oh, Valentine's Day, that's what it was. My dad sent me flowers for Valentine's Day.
There it is.
I was like, I could not remember. But now I'm just like, every time anyone's ever says it, I'm like, ugh. But why flowers though? Like at least give me chocolate. Like that I can eat.
Yeah. I mean, like, if someone gave me flowers, like, at least I'd appreciate the thought, and, like, I'd be like,
yeah,
oh,
I'd appreciate the thought, for sure, but, like, the actual...
But, like, the actual idea of flowers, like, I don't find them appealing. Then Type gets a call, and Tang asks if it was the boss, but Type says it was the boss's secretary, who said that Phoebe wanted to meet with him.
Great.
And so we go meet the boss. And Phoebe just like throws the binder on the fucking desk as soon as Type enters. And he says to help him with the department's procurement documents.
That's
and
not
Type
his
tell him that isn't his
fucking
responsibility.
job. For the love of God, that's not his job. I'm waiting. Okay, see, you can't tell me anything. But I'm just gonna say it anyway. Does the boss find out that Type is dating a dude? Like at all? Because I'm waiting for that moment of him being like, dude, I'm not into women at the moment. I'm dating a man, and I'm for him to go, fuck, like I messed up a little bit, or for him to be like, oops, like I need to see that, like desperately. So
oh, that's funny. That's fun. That's a fun idea. I don't think it happens, but that's a real fun idea. I kind of wish that happened, but
damn,
I don't think so, no.
I need that, dude. I need him to like walk up to like them to walk
I'm just imagining
like,
that.
Hi, sir. This is my boyfriend. And for him to go, fuck.
Yeah, but we also know Type isn't right. Like Tang, his friend at work doesn't even know.
Yeah.
So
he wouldn't tell anyone at work, but like I want that so badly because I want him to eat his own words so badly. Because if all of this is because he saw a nurse wanting to flirt with him, like maybe that's so stupid that this would literally just whip it on a 180 if he found out that he's dating a man. So I need that, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I also think it's more of jealousy, the fact that a nurse or his apparently mistress or whatever, nurse,
someone else,
likes Type and finds him more attractive than him. So it's also just a jealousy thing in general, where like he kind of got like Type's the new hot doctor in town, and he's kind of like overshadowing him. So he's like, oh fuck this guy. Like,
grow the fuck up! You are in a place of work. You're not even just that. You're in a place of work as a doctor. Grow the fuck up. You're an adult. If so, you're mad that someone wants to hold hands with someone else? Oh my god, grow the fuck up. Like, it's, for the love of God, what? Oh my god, I was literally listening to our podcast today while I was working. So I said this already. I know I did, but what a child, what a baby. He's throwing a tantrum every time Type's in the room, and it's so fucking annoying to listen to. Oh my god. Oh, I'm done listening to inferior minds. I can't do it anymore,
man. Yeah, well, Type does say it's not his responsibility, and Fee tells him that he is his boss, and he must obey his orders, or he'll get a warning notice, and he will have the authority to sign his resignation letter. Everyone's currently flipping off the screen right now. You guys can't see this, but I do.
I'm done with him. I really am. Like, honestly, it's gonna be just, I'm telling you right now, unless anything changes, it's gonna be just like last season's tier list, where the last tier is just one person. It's gonna be him, because he's driving me up the fucking wall.
And Type does a little Arthur meme, and he grips his fist.
I wrote down here, Arthur Fist.
Arthur Fist. And he has to be excused, and Phoebe says he wants it done in 3 days before Type leaves.
Wait, leaves where?
The office. He walks out of the office.
Yeah, but 3 days before oh, okay.
No, yeah, Phoebe says he wants it done in 3 days before Type leaves the office. Like, he says, like, I want it done in 3 days as Type is walking away.
As Type is walking out. Okay, that's what you meant.
Yes.
I was like, oh, did he approve his time off? No, of course not.
No, of course not.
God damn.
Then Fiat's out there.
The way he fucked off immediately when he saw Fiat, he was already done. He was like, I'm done with my boss. I don't want to deal with you now being so annoying constantly in my presence. I'm walking away.
Yep.
I love it. That made me happy.
Yeah, Type literally just walks, shuts his door in Fiat's face. Fiat's like, oh, Type. Like,
he wouldn't stop knocking on the door. Go the fuck away. He doesn't want you there. Take the hint. Leave. My god, what? Oh my god. Also, another person needing to grow the fuck up.
Yeah. I will say, in at least Fiat's defense, he's a lot younger than the actual bosses. He's
Good
like
point.
like 18
so at
or
least he's
something.
closer to the age that he's acting.
So he's still young, where he still has time to grow up. The boss is just a bitch.
He's just a bitch. He's a baby.
Yeah.
Bitch baby.
And I think we will take a break here, and when we come back, there will be more of Fiat chasing Type.
Oh God, my worst nightmare.
And more things to happen. So we'll be right back.
A twisted new season of The Traitors is finally here.
What did I get myself into?
The prize, $250,000.
I'm gonna lie and cheat and do whatever I have to do to win.
If you're gonna come for me, I'll finish you.
Shame on you!
I'm out for blood.
It is like a firing squad. Boom, 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 boom.
Let the games begin. Emmy Award winner, The Traitors. New episode streaming Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Only on Peacock.
We are back with episode 6 of TharnType Season 2, 7 Years of Love. And Fiat's back. He's waiting outside for Type to get off work.
Ugh.
Type tells him to stop following him, and Fiat asks him to dinner, and Type keeps saying no.
No, he said no. Take the answer.
Fiat says he wants to talk to him and follows him until he trips. And that's when Type does run over to him and make sure his leg's okay.
See, but did he trip? Because I wouldn't put it past him to fake that.
No, I do think he
Just saying.
trip.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Because we do see him trip later on as well, which is also a real trip.
Yeah, that's a real trip, but like, it could have been a fake one.
Look, I'm not putting it past Fiat. This could have been a fake trip, but I think I'm gonna say it was real because I do think it was actually real. Because the way he felt, was like, I'm like actually like it wasn't like he gave a little smirk before he tripped. And I'm like, oh no, like help me.
Maybe if he stopped chasing him and took the fucking hit, he wouldn't be injuring himself. Just saying.
Yeah. Then I guess they are at dinner, and Fiat apologizes for chasing him, and Type tells him not to do it again.
Yeah, for real. Seriously, don't do it again.
Fiat says Type's kind, and Type says no, he's not, and apologizes for earlier.
No, I'm
because
not.
He's upset.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm not kind. What do you mean? Me?
Yeah.
Blunt?
And then Fiat tells him that someone told him that if you keep secrets to yourself and keep your problems to yourself, you could get sick from your stress.
Which is true. I will give him that, but like...
Yeah. Type says he's not going to tell him, but think of this as talking in passing. So he's not going to tell him what's going on, he's just going to speak out loud with Fiat right there, listening.
Yeah.
And Type says he recently realized that studying and working are completely different because in his studies, things were fun. But when you work, dealing with people is tiring, and when they insult him, he wants to fight back, but he can't because they're his superiors.
Bruh. I feel that deeply. Like, the amount of times the customer has said something to me, or a manager has said something to me, where I'm just like, oh, I want to contradict you so badly right now, but apparently whatever you say goes. The motto should not be the customer's always right. It really shouldn't be. After working since, I want to say 2015 in retail, the customer's not always right. Why do we keep acting like they are? Like, no. Can we let go of that philosophy, please? Because like every time a customer is like annoying to me, I'm just like, I really wish I could just kill it, but I can't do that because apparently that will be damaging to the store. So, but I had a customer just the other day, like, come behind my desk. Like I have a desk in fitting room because that's where I work, and it's like, well, it's more of a giant podium. I don't have a chair or anything, but we have all of our stuff back there, everything we need, like number tags and glass cleaner and the trash can, what have you. And this lady who was holding her coffee, like, just came behind my desk, like, fully behind it, and was, like, looking for a trash for her coffee cup. And I was like, and there was still coffee in it, so usually when there's still liquid in a cup, I'm like, hey,
you
actually,
dump it in the sink. You don't throw it in the fucking garbage, because then it leaks all over the place when you take out the bag.
We're only supposed to have water behind our desks anyway, so I worry about there being other liquids back there anyway. So I'm like, actually, I don't genuinely have people throw their liquids out here. You can take it up front and see if they'll take your trash up there or something like that. And she was like standing there for a second, like, what? And I was like, dude, just fucking go. I was like, it's not that hard to understand. I actually don't throw out liquids here. And she was like, all right then, and walked away. I was like, are you an idiot? I said no. Like, for real. Like, just take it. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's a coffee cup. You can hold on to it for 2 more seconds. It's not going to kill you. Like, it bugs the fuck out of me.
No, I know. So one of the teachers at my work, every single day, has half a coffee in the fucking barrel.
Oh my god. If
every single day.
Toss it. Like, toss it in the sink.
The thing is, though, all the classrooms have fucking sinks in their room. Like, if she wants to dump it out. But, like, I'm just like, she's so, like, I'm just like, and she's a nice teacher. Like, she is nice. Like, she's not awful or whatever. But, like, I'm just like, come on. Like, just fucking, like, dump it out. Or order a smaller coffee or something.
Don't sign it. Just put a little note that says, please put all liquids down the sink before you throw them away. Thank you.
Well, you see, I would do that, except they would know it's me, because one, my handwriting is terrible. But also the fact that...
Make it look real nice.
We each have our own floors. Each of our custodians have our own floors. And she's on my floor. And they all know, like, I'm the custodian for that floor. Like, if there's, like, a locker jam or vomit or whatever on that floor, I'm the one that goes on deals with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that wouldn't work. But,
yeah.
Yeah, anyway, moral of the story is, what was the moral of the story?
Customers suck.
People suck. Yeah.
People suck.
People suck.
People just suck, dude.
Yeah. Then Fiat asks what Type does with all this, like, stress and stuff, and Type says he endures it.
Yeah.
And Fiat asks what if he can't take it anymore, and Type says that they haven't come yet, but his patience has limits. And
I love that line. Patience has its limits. The way he said it, I love that line. I'm waiting for that to like explode now. Though the phrase "patience has its limits" has such like a ticking time bomb on it, and I'm like waiting. It's gonna be so good when he snaps. Oh my god, I'm so excited. If that happens, I don't know, but can I also point out throughout this entire thing of Type being like, I'm upset, I'm tired, I'm going through all this at work that I didn't think I would go through when I was a student, I'm not having a good time, I'm stressed all the time. And during this whole thing, Fiat's smiling the whole time. He doesn't look like he's like, has any empathy for what's going on. He's just like, Type's talking to me. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to smack you in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Like, it's bugging me.
I will say, I do like that Fiat asked follow-up questions. Like, he was like, oh, what happened? Did you, like, reach your limit?
I like that,
so
but I also
he was engaged, but I think it's more of, like, he was more like, it could have been, like, a sympathetic, like, oh, like, a smile, like, oh, yeah, like, like, probably not, I don't know. Again, I just try to play devil's advocate sometimes, and see where I land.
I was just, like, I do appreciate the follow-up questions, but I feel like it was just to keep him talking to him. Because, like, afterwards, when he's talking to Leo, he was just like, Type talked to me. We had a whole conversation. And I'm like, do you remember anything about that conversation? Or you just remember the fact that he talked to you? And you got his attention. Like, he seems like such a shallow character that it bugs the fuck out of me.
Yeah, he also takes another picture of Type, but says he was just taking a picture of his food. Or his coffee.
Stop taking stalker photos of him, you creep. It's so weird. I will say I say that, but I've also taken stalker photos before. Like not in that way. But like photos like he's done. Like from someone you're like chatting with and sitting with, but like not as creepy as him. Like I was like, I have videos of like the girl I used to like playing piano, but we were all taking videos at some point, but I took like more than I let on and saved them. But I also would take pictures at like the Doctor Who convention. we weren't supposed to, because you're supposed to get official photos and pay for them, you know. But like off to the side while they were signing autographs, I would like stand near the CDs, like the audiobooks, and like just like take a little photo, like sneaky. And I have a couple, but like I was way too nervous to like get caught, so I would take like 2 and then run.
But Type also spots roses while he's there.
Roses. Yeah, I hate roses.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of roses. I mean,
they're alright, but like I feel like they're overdone.
I feel like roses are meant to symbolize like are like the love flower.
There's
so, like,
so much the love flower that I see them too much. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're always used. They're so boring.
Yeah.
I like the symbolism of roses though, because while it's like love and stuff like that, it kind of symbolizes that love can hurt because they have thorns. Which I find very interesting. So I like the symbolism there, but I just feel like it's a boring flower to get someone for love because it's just overused.
Yeah. Then at the apartment, Type puts a sprite on Tharn's neck, which is a callback to season 1 with all the sprites.
Yeah, that's right.
And he asks why he's sulking, and Tharn asks if this is some kind of apology, and Type gives him a single rose and says he's sorry.
They're so fucking. This scene is so fucking cute. Oh my god, the flower. I love them. I love them so much.
And Tharn says that when Type apologizes, he has him in the palm of his hands.
True. Like, you can see it in his eyes.
Like,
very
yeah,
true.
he's whipped.
Whipped for sure.
He's so whipped. And then Type spins Tharn's chair around and says he doesn't want to escape anyways. And they're about to kiss, but he pulls away and says that when he finishes his work, to come to the bedroom.
Ooh. I do like that was cute moment though when he was about to kiss me. He went, no, bye.
And then we're at Leo's house, and he sees Fiat's Instagram post of Type, and he gets annoyed.
For the love of God, why would you post it on your Instagram? You dumbass. Like he's making it seem like he's his boyfriend is like, look, I love him so much. Like, dude, he's your doctor for one. He was your doctor for a bit, and now you're just like, you went out to lunch with him once, and now you're posting on Instagram with like hearts all over it. Like, what the deep sigh. Holding it together.
What do you remember what color heart it was?
Orange.
Was it a orange heart? What did that mean?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look that up.
I'm looking at it because I remember with an orange heart, and I think it was only one, right? With like one, just one.
Hey Bixby, what does an orange heart mean? Depicts a classic representation of a heart.
Love, support, close bonds, and admiration.
Represent love, support, close bonds, and admiration for things that have some relation to the color orange, from the season of fall to sports teams that use orange.
Okay, so
basically love, I guess.
Yeah, I was like admiration and shit, and like
yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there were like some hidden meaning because like I know yellow I think is like friendship or something.
I think yellow is it's either yellow or blue. I don't remember.
Well, I know that yellow roses are friendship. I think. Or yellow flowers or something.
Oh,
are friendship.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, I think yellow is flowers.
I don't know. I wasn't sure if that was the case, and maybe it was like some hidden meaning where like, you know, Fiat's really just doing all this to get Leo's attention or something.
To me, isn't
Yeah.
I use the purple one all the time just because it's the default one on my thing. It's one of the most used emojis on my emoji thing. So I just use it all the time, even if it's for BTS or not. But I just use the purple heart all the time.
Yeah. Then Leo calls Fiat and says he wants Fiat to come over, and he kind of protests a bit, but then he eventually does. And Leo shows him something on his phone, and essentially tells him that Type has a boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a picture from like Type's Instagram or Tharn's Instagram or something. Because it kind of flashed back to the moment where Type left them in the mall and went over to Tharn. So I'm thinking maybe Leo noticed that and like went into Type's friend list or something and found him and went, he's dating this guy.
Yeah. And then Fiat says, so what? And Leo tells him he shouldn't mess with him.
See, I was like, earlier before when I was getting mad at Fiat, that was me saving my anger because I was using it all for this scene. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This scene has given me more anger than the entirety of Enchanté combined. And that is saying
Wait on. Enchanté or the
Enchanté. No, okay. Enchanté.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Enchanté was like my hate watch. I was having really fun hate watching that. Like so much fun. But like it's this is making me angry, like fully angry. Like it's just, like deeply angry. So like what do you mean so what? He's got a boyfriend, so what? Like are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like you really just want to go, "Oh, well, okay, cool. I'll just take him then." What goes through your mind when you think that? Like I just I can't do it anymore. I don't even want to watch the rest of Don't Say No now if this is how I'm gonna feel about his character.
No, there are a lot more. I remember there are a lot more backstory with Fiat in Don't Say No, and he's a lot more colorable in Don't Say No. This is like pre-growth.
Is, for sure.
This is very pre-growth. I think.
I assume this is pre-growth. That's why I'm thinking that. But
Fiat's a lot better in Don't Say No.
I saw that actually. Since I only watched like 6 or 7 episodes, but I could tell that he was like not a horrible character. Like I didn't hate him at all.
Yeah.
I was like, chill, cool, fun. But watching this, I was like, who the fuck is this? Because it's not the guy in Don't Say No.
Yeah. And Leo kind of tells Fiat like he's never interfered when he fooled around before, but this is like wrong because now it's like going after like an actual couple.
Taken.
And he says that they've been friends for 10 years and he never knew that he could be so hopeless.
Ooh. Give it to a fuck him up, Leo. Let's go. I love him.
Fiat again says he doesn't care. He has a boyfriend, and
this dumbass literally says he says, so they're not married, and I'm like, bruh, they can't be married. Have you? They can't be married. What's your logic there? No, I'm out.
DFT, engaged ain't married.
I'm out.
Fiat says that he wants him, and he doesn't care if he has a boyfriend or children. He will still go after him.
Oh my god, I hate him so much.
Leo tells him to stop acting like a attention-seeking kid, and Fiat says that this is none of his business.
I love Leo. Can I just say I
was gonna ask because like you've been so vocal about your feelings for Fiat. You never, I don't think, ever mentioned how you feel about Leo up to this point.
I haven't. Yeah, it was more just like that he was there because aside from Don't Say No, I hadn't seen really how his character was in this yet. It was more just that he was there. I didn't see too much out of him, except for now. Now, I love him. I think he's one of the better characters in this show after this scene. A little less so when he's just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. No, he needed to fucking hear it. But throughout this entire thing, when he's saying, you're acting like a child, you're hopeless. I've known you for so long. I've never known you to be this hopeless. I'm like, oh, fuck. I like you.
Yeah, and he tells him to get out of his house.
Yeah, he does. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, if you're not gonna give up on Type, get the fuck out of my house. And Fiat's eventually like, fine, and leaves.
I love it. This is my favorite part.
Yeah, Leo starts crying after Fiat leaves because, he's upset that his friend would be such a bitch.
He's the bitch.
And then Fiat runs down Leo's stairs, trips, falls, and he starts crying too. And while he cries, he says, "You're all I have," and asks why you did this and what about me and if he ever thinks about how he feels. Fiat says.
Dude, it's not all about fucking you, though. Like it's not all of it's like everything that Fiat does, it seems to be very selfish. Like everything. It seems to be all revolved around him. It's all about him. Like even in a future scene, which apparently a scene you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. I'll see in a sec.
Yeah.
When we get there.
Yeah. In a scene you haven't seen yet, we get some backstory into Fiat. And even when we hear that, all I'm seeing is selfish. Like, I'm not seeing any sympathy for him there either. Like, wow.
Then Leo comes out and sees Fiat and asks if he's okay. And he, tries to help him up, but Fiat was like, no, you kicked me out, so why do you care? And Leo eventually just picks him up, carries him inside.
He needed to hear it. Like, honestly. Like, he's never gonna change if you keep coddling him like that. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Like, no. He needed to hear it, or else he's just gonna continue to act this way. Like, he needs to grow up. For real.
Then at the apartment, Tharn, he's using mouthwash before he goes to bed and kisses Type on the cheek. And then he's kind of to point out that he didn't use mouthwash and improve it as they kiss. And Tharn sees Type working and says that he should rest and do it tomorrow. And Type says he won't wake up if he sleeps now because Tharn will shut off his alarm.
True. Which I would still kill him if he did that to me. Like, that's not okay.
Tharn promises he won't, and Type says he doesn't believe him, so he just, like, nuzzles his head into his shoulder.
Yeah. Fuck, I really love them. Like, for real. Like, I for real love them. Like, I think they're great. I think they're swell.
And then Tharn says he's serious and thinks Type should rest, and Type says he knows, and kisses Tharn's neck before he says he loves his after shower scent. And it makes him feel at ease when he smells him after he takes a shower.
Makes him feel at ease. I'm a sucker for relationships where, like, someone will say that, like, you make me feel at ease when I'm in your arms, your presence just makes me feel immediately calmer. When I hear shit like that about relationships, I get so soft. Like, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. It's a really positive relationship, and with them especially, positive growth when they can say shit like that, because it's such a healthy mindset to have, or a healthy thing to have, to be calmer when you're in the presence of the person that you're dating is a very high point. Like, if you can be extremely stressed and then suddenly calmer when the person that you're dating comes into the room, that's a huge plus. That's a huge plus. I want that so badly.
Yeah.
Where's my significant other that makes me feel calm? World? Hello? Are you listening? Hello?
Oh. Yeah. Honestly, same. Like, that is such a sweet, like, wholesome thing where you can just, like, I feel like the term, like, being at ease doesn't really, it means you can just be with someone and feel calm and, like, safe and just, like.
Yeah. I have not once in my life felt at ease.
Yeah, me neither. Like,
I'm always on edge, okay?
I know. I'm, like, so. Like, I need someone to make me feel at ease, so.
Imagine not having 5 million voices in your head trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen next at every moment. What must that feel like?
Oh. I don't know.
Nice.
I just have one very evil voice in my head. So that's how I work. I just have one very, like, evil Billy in my head.
One little voice in your head that's always going, was that an innuendo?
No! But that's the real Billy. The evil Billy's in the head who's, like, trying to, like, just like.
Oh, that's the real Billy. Okay.
That's the real Billy. The innuendos are the real Billy. And then there's also the shy Billy at work who just, like, well, he actually goes by George at work, but, you know, because.
Oh, yeah, that still blows my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, because that way they won't find anything about me if they look me up.
They're not gonna look up Billy and say, like, oh wow, look at all this. What's kin Porsche?
See, here's the thing. Like, that's why I go by George at work, is because if they actually did look me up and found my YouTube channel and shit, I probably could lose my job.
Why?
So, because before this, because I was like, I think that, well, one, just because I don't want him to see that stuff. That's why I just went by George at work.
I've told people I've had a YouTube channel, but I'd never tell them what it is.
Yeah, and I think it's because I'm a custodian for the city and I work for the city, I apparently represent the city, which means if I did anything even outside of work, like if I get in, like, a car accident or something, the newspaper headline will be like, oh, custodian got in a car accident, and then it makes the whole school and city look bad. And so if they find out my fucking YouTube channel, which is very
risque,
risque is to say the least.
To say the least.
Like, and especially for being, like, some, like, it would go bad. That's why I don't tell, like, that's why I go by George at work, is just because it's easier that way. And yeah.
Damn.
So
Damn.
yeah, that's that. Yeah, because I don't want them to know I have a chunk of they see that shit. That's gonna be very awkward.
They'll come into work the next day going, so, Kim Porsche?
Oh my god, I'd be like, nope, I walk around the door. But nope, the end.
Be like, well, I'm quitting. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Then Type tells Tharn that he should sleep, and Tharn says he thought that Type was gonna rest, and Type says the hug earlier was his rest. So even though it was for like a few seconds, it was still
that was kind of funny. He's like, I just did right now. That was my rest. Thank you. Honestly, if you can be if you could be energized or re-energized by like just putting your shoulder on your chest and then popping back up, more power to you. I feel like he's lying, but more power to you.
No, I don't think so. I think he was very refreshed and recharged because the way he was smiling.
It probably did help quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's stressed actually at work and mad at his boss, but I do think that helped. You know, it was a little calming thing to again feel at ease when Tharn's around. He feels at ease now. So,
sure.
But Tharn still begs him to sleep and asks if there's anything he can do to help. And Type says he's helped by staying with him. And Tharn starts to go to sleep as Type continues to work, but then Tharn says he wants to do more than that, as Type just like shrugs and continues to work.
But I want to do more.
Then the next night, Type comes home, and he's late once again. It's late out. And Type wonders where Tharn is and if he came home, but then gets a text and asks what he's trying to do and leaves.
Actually, you totally missed the one you haven't seen yet.
Oh, is this a scene? Okay, sorry. Okay,
it's
sorry.
Before this, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Hang on. We're going back. Sorry, I forgot about the scene here. Okay.
Circle back around.
I already have it pulled up and everything. Okay. So it's loaded
start
now.
The scene. I just need to grab something.
Okay. So Leo and Fia are there. It reminds me of that day. I think Leo says? Fia says. When I was kicked out of my house. Yeah, so he was kicked out of his house. Leo says, when you were crying in the front of my house.
Yeah, but see why he was kicked out of his house.
Yeah. You still think about that? Leo asked. Fio says, I'll never forget it. I clearly remember that day. The day my dad kicked me out of the house. Well, Fio's starting to cry just because I didn't accept the woman who he was going to marry.
Just because he didn't like his dad's girlfriend.
Why? I was just afraid I would lose him.
Like, she didn't, apparently she wasn't a bitch or anything. Like, I didn't
he was all
hear
I
that
had.
from him.
But he kicked me out, cursed me.
Honestly, at this point,
saying I wasn't his son.
At this point, a little deserved.
Really?
I mean, maybe saying he wasn't his son.
He was a child. Like, he was actually like a young child when this happened. Like, he was
how
probably
young?
like 10 or something.
Wait, how young? I might backtrack.
I want to say he was like 10. Like, he was like a child.
Okay, if he was like a child, maybe that's not cool.
Like, he was like 10 or something, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Because I think we see a flashback in Don't Say No, and I think it was like a different actor. Because he was so young.
Yeah. Okay, if he was that young, then fine.
So yeah, I was gonna say.
That was not cool. But also, like, it speaks to his fucking character. That even when he was 10, he was a bitch to his dad's girlfriend, who apparently there was no problem with her, aside from the fact that she was dating his dad. And that he felt she was gonna take him away from him. Like, that's it.
There is more to it. I remember Don't Say No, and I think...
Did I already see it in Don't Say No? Or is it in the beginning or the end?
I don't remember. But I remember it has something to do with the I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's his half-sister or his stepsister. Who, like... apparently, like, hates Fiat and, like, want him, like, out and stuff. I forget exactly what happens, but I know it's something along those lines where, like, she, like, blames him for something. I'm not sure if he did. I forget. I don't know, regardless. I know he was a child when I think all this happened, but...
Okay, if he was a child, then that's not cool that you kicked him out when he was just being an annoying kid. Like, I'm not a fan of kids either, but, like, don't kick him out of their... like, dude, like, be a parent. But also, it speaks to his character that he's been, it's my way or the highway since he was young. So, just putting that out there.
Yeah. And then Leo wipes Fiat's tears, and Fiat says, if you hadn't been there for me that day, if your family hadn't let me stay here, I really don't know how I would have lived without you. And they hug.
See, the chemistry is sick, though. I will say that.
The chemistry is really good between them.
That's really good. Beforehand, I was like, yeah, okay. I don't see why they got their own show and no one else did, though. Like, I don't understand as much why they're the popular ship. But this scene, like at the very end of this scene, when they have that moment where they're staring at each other like that and they're really close, and I saw it more on Leo's face, I would say, than Fiat's. But I was like, oh damn, wait. that their chemistry is actually really, really good. So I will definitely give them that. That's for sure. I may not like Fiat at the moment, but the actors are fantastic at what they do, and their chemistry is amazing. So
yeah. Then Fiat says, but the day you did kick me out, like how my dad did. So it's like kind of like trauma that's resurfaced. Which I think was why he was so in denial about it in that scene, where he was like, what? Like, because Leo said, like, get out, like, a few times.
And he's like, what are you even talking about? Like,
what do you mean? And then they pull away, and Leo says, I'm sorry. I was just angry. I never meant to kick you out. Oh, I know he's crying, too.
Everyone's crying. Yeah. I'm not, but, like...
Anyone can chase me away, I never care, Fiat says. But don't you chase me away.
Like, their chemistry is really good in the moment.
I don't mind if the whole world hates me, including Emma, or throws me away like some trash.
Including Emma.
But you must stay by my side. Don't chase me away.
That killed me.
Don't leave me. Oh, and the music's playing. I'm gonna start reading the music.
La la la.
Oh, and then Fiat rests his head on Leo's shoulder, and they hug again. Oh, that's sweet, actually.
Yeah, their chemistry in this moment is, like, really beautiful. Like, the way that Leo is staring at him, especially. Like, ooh, I was like, ooh, damn, I feel that in my soul. Those eyes. Those piercing.
Yeah, okay, and then that's the end. Yeah, that was a sweet scene.
That scene kind of adds quite a bit. I'm shocked it wasn't in the original or the link you were watching.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so that definitely does give more to Fiat's backstory.
Yeah.
Which is honestly might be portrayed how he grew up now, because like he wasn't raised by a father for that long, and that probably
maybe that could have contributed, I guess.
Yeah, and I know like
daddy issues.
Daddy issues, but also I know like Leo's mom like spoils the crap out of Fiat specifically.
I know. I remember that from Don't Say No.
Yeah, so like that also could be why he would like this, but
yeah.
Anyway, we're on the roof now. Got a text from Tharn.
All I have here in my notes is, bruh, what is happening? What is this? I'm stressed and excited. I don't know how to feel.
What? Why are you stressed?
Because part of me thinks this is a proposal, and I probably not. Right? Because after watching it a couple times, I don't think it is. I think my brain has rethought about it, and I think it's just to kind of, give him a break from all the stress he's been feeling, and to, give him something nice and chill.
Yeah. So Tharn did set up a romantic candlelit dinner, and the teepee's back now on the roof.
The teepee. The teepee's on the roof now, and it's from the poster, right? Or one of
it was from the first episode too.
Yeah, it's from the first episode and from the poster. So the teepee is back. I love a teepee.
And that's where the episode ends.
I camped out in a teepee once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the one time I went camping. Oh yeah, wait, I mentioned this actually when we were talking about
You said you're going camping once, but then you hated it.
Yes, that was the one time I went camping.
In a teepee?
I went camping in a teepee. It was at some kind of nature place. I don't know. I was a Girl Scout. Someone said that a bear entered our tent, or our teepee. I don't remember that happening. I could have been out of it. I threw up outside the teepee because I took medicine and it made me sick.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
And I called my mom in the middle of the night from the main cabin thingy off to the side. So I was like, Mom, please come and get me. So I never went camping again after that. But yeah, I camped in a teepee. It was interesting.
Oh,
different
nice.
vibe.
Okay. But now we have the text chat, at the
Ah,
end.
yes, the text chat.
So Tharn shows a picture of the rose in the teepee and says it's complete. And Thorn says it's because you recruited the whole family to help you. And Thanya says, that's right, I almost bumped into Type when I came down. And then Thorn says, luckily I hit her in time.
Whew.
And Thorn says, thank you, everyone. And Techno says, don't thank me. I didn't help right. Right, Champ?
What are you talking about?
And Champ says the food was from my restaurant.
Yeah, I helped.
And Techno's like, oh, so then I'm the only one who didn't know about this? And they're all like, yep, yep.
Yep, because you would have blown it immediately. And we know that.
That's true. Yeah. So now, promo teaser.
Promo teaser, let's go.
Okay. You get some romance and fluff.
I was wondering. I'm sorry about anyone's ears I just blew out.
Yeah, that kind of hurt mine. It was like
so sorry.
It was a bit high. No, you're fine.
Because I noticed on my thing here the little blue, squigglies that happen when I speak went like this. It was huge. So I thoroughly apologize for that. That was like I had no control over my mouth there.
But also, and I'm gonna use a quote you said earlier that you liked. Patience has its limits.
No, I'm so excited. I'm ready for the limit to just go. I'm ready for it to go. I'm so excited. Okay, next episode is gonna be good. Like, maybe I should watch it tonight. Oh my god. I should watch it tonight.
Next episode is good, but then I think the episode after that is when a scene I was talking about plays in to it.
Okay.
I think it's the episode after, the episode 8, I think, is when.
Okay.
Because there was the scene I kept mentioning, I'll tell you when we get there in 2 weeks, but like, there was a scene I kept being like, oh, there's the scene from someone who you're gonna like, and it's...
I'm so excited for the next episode because literally now that I've like kind of reorganized my mind into thinking like this whole TP thing up on the rooftop is just to like give Type a break and relax him because he's been so stressed about work. I am very excited about it because I love fluff. We all know that, okay? I'm the fluff one. So I'm thrilled. I'm so excited to watch this scene and just freak the fuck out over all the fluff. I'm gonna be sitting on the couch like screaming. My mom's gonna be like, "Will you fucking stop?" Like I'm so excited. This is gonna be great. And now you've given me the patience has its limits too. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so any other theories?
Bruh, no, I'm just excited. I'm just
excited.
My brain is all that's flashing in my brain right now is the TP, and it's just I want to get to the TP so badly. I was really worried it was a proposal. That's why. That's when I first watched it. I immediately thought, "Oh no, he's going to propose to him," which I want to happen, obviously. But I think it's too soon if it were to happen now, and I think Type would say no, which is why I was worried about it. So I don't think it is now, though. Now that I've kind of watched it twice and kind of thought about it, I think it's more going to be just to help Type relax for a second.
Okay. But do you have anything else to add before we wrap up?
I do not. I am patiently waiting Saul to come back from Korea, though.
Oh yeah, right.
Can you please? I miss you.
But yeah, so that's it for our recap of TharnType Season 2, 7 Years of Love, Episode 6. Next week, we will recap Episode 7, and we will see what happens there.
Yay!
I did tease a little bit, so...
Yay!
Now you have some ideas. So, we will see you next week. Bye, everyone.